what's going on, guys? It's your boy AirRon bringing you guys a brand new video, and today's video will be a Clash Royale video, and I'll be using a Skeleton Goblin deck. And the reason I'll be using this deck is because I was like thinking, and I was like, what can be a little funny troll deck or challenging deck that I can use? And I was like, the Skeleton Goblin deck, I mean, you can almost make a skeleton deck. I don't have the graveyard card, so that's why I have some goblins too in there. But I thought it would be kind of like a challenge and maybe a little bit of a troll deck to have some battles with. And this won't be a live commentary, it's just gonna be like talking over like replays. And let's get right into the first one. So in this first replay, I was up against a prince, musketeer, 3 musketeers, a witch, a wizard, and I forgot what the other cards he had. But at first I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna try to build up my skeletons so I can like kind of force him to use a big deck, like a splash deck, to see if so I could find out what kind of cards he had. And he gave me right away that his card is like the 3 musketeers, like the one that I should be worried a lot. But I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna try to focus and see what other cards he has by sending in like just like kind of like my decoy cards, which are like the skeleton and the goblins. And I figured out he had 3 musketeers, a musketeer, and a witch, which I was like, it's not gonna cost me too much. But once I see the wizard, I'm like, okay, that has a splash, so it can take out multiple troops of mine. So that's the one that I was a little bit more concerned about. But this deck that I'm using right now kind of revolves a lot around the giant skeleton. What I try to do was do a lot of damage with my smaller units on the tower and then send my giant and skeleton in, because I learned that the hard way there. I was like, oh, it took down my skeleton pretty fast. But because that way I can inflict a lot of damage on the towers and then just kind of then send in my giant skeleton to finish that tower. But also this deck has a very, very tremendous weakness. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but that dragon kind of took me a lot of cards to take down. Like I had to put the skeleton army and the tombstone and to distract him, so my tower and my goblins could take it down. And right there you see me going in with my giant skeleton once again, and then I send some goblins in front of it to try to inflict damage on the tower and try to avoid my skeleton from getting being taken down. And it reaches the tower and I'm happy with that. But then once again the minion herd air troops are causing me trouble. I decided to just kind of like distract them like I did with the dragon. That's my strategy to take down the air troops. And as you guys saw, the left tower went down with the goblin barrel. It's a very good card, the goblin barrel. It can be like very stressful to play against, but without a lightning spell or anything. And right there he didn't realize I sent that giant or the goblin barrel, or he didn't just want to defend against it, and he just gave me that tower, which cost him the victory. And right there I got a 1 crown victory. And well, let's go into the next replay. So in this one he's using a expo, and the expo, you guys will see where he places it down right there. I'm like, okay, because I thought he was gonna try to target my tower, because I've seen people just place it down so it can just be shooting your tower. But once I saw it didn't shoot my tower, I was like, okay, it's not gonna give me problems. But I soon realized that it was. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna let my troops build up, my tombstone troops build up. And it also caused me a lot of trouble because it would take down my units really quick. And right there, the balloon usually causes me a lot of trouble, but since the tombstone distracted it, it didn't inflict too much damage on my right tower right there. But he did take down my tombstone. But as you guys can see what I mean, the expo is just taking down all my troops really quick, my skeletons, my goblins. It's not letting them build up in like a little herd like I like to do. So because that way I can attack the tower, he can be like, oh, like a big gang or something, and then like it can cause him a little bit of trouble, and I can inflict damage on his tower and then just finish it up with my giant skeleton. But right there I'm just like, okay, it's not letting me build up and it's taking down my troops really quick. And at this point I'm just like, okay, I'm just trying to strategize a way to take it down, but it goes down by itself right there. But I'm still aware that he might have it again, since he placed the two expos pretty like right after each other, so that's why I was a little concerned. Right there I send my giant skeleton to inflict damage on the tower and the bomber behind it, because the bomber, guys, is such an amazing card. I love the bomber and the Valkyrie. I actually have another deck that I'll show you a replay in a bit, but right there the right tower goes down. The bomber, the giant skeleton inflict a lot of damage on the tower, and then I soon send all my herd to the left tower to not allow him to build an attack but to defend. And I'm also aware of his counter attack. I'm just saving some troops like the bomber because I know that his witch is soon to come. As I drop it down right there to take down that witch, I see his prince on the other side. I place down the skeletons to distract him and not inflict that ×2 damage that he does when he gets like a running start. But right here I'm like looking in a good position. There's like less than 15 seconds left. I'm winning. He's forced to take down a tower, but he can't since they both have more than half of their health. So I'm like, this is a victory right here, and it just ends. So, but right here is the deck I was using, and I'll show you guys the deck that I was talking about as well in just a couple minutes. But this deck relies a lot on the spear goblins, because as I said before, it's not as good against air troops. And this is the deck I was talking about. I was like, this at one point I was like, this deck is insane. Like, it got me a lot of victories, it got me a lot of trophies. Like, I was like, this deck is insane. But then it kind of started being inconsistent as I started facing more harder opponents. But if you guys want to try this deck out, like for lower arenas, like, it will help you guys gain trophies, trust me. The Valkyrie and the bomber are such a good combination, as you guys will see right here. I'm also speeding it up to not make the video too long, but as you guys can see, I inflicted so much damage. I took it down just with the Valkyrie and the bomber. And then the Inferno Tower, if you guys can keep that Inferno Tower alive, it will destroy like big troops like the golem. Unfortunately, I put it down for the witch. I didn't expect the golem, but I did expect some big troops since he put an elixir pump. But I guess I just put down the Inferno Tower. But I take down the golem with my skeleton army and bomber, which is a good combination as well. And right now I'm not trying to attack anymore. I'm just trying to save my elixir to have enough for the Inferno Tower. As you guys can see, I place it down right there. I just want to take that golem down because I don't want it to like build up, or him build up an attack behind it, because then it's just gonna be more difficult to take down. And well, right now I'm just kind of defending. I have a tower down. He's forced to attack, so it's up to him to try and take a tower down, and I'm just forced to defend now. And well, you guys can see I take the victory right there, and it's such a good deck. You guys should try it out. But I think this will be all for today, guys. This has been the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment down below what other videos you guys want to see, or how I can improve. Give me feedback, and it doesn't have to be nice feedback. It can be like anything, guys. Anything is welcomed. Please just give me some feedback, and well, thank you guys for such a amazing first month, like my first month on YouTube. And I'll see you guys on the next video. And yes, I will be uploading Saturday, and I'll see you guys then. And thank you guys so much for watching, and your boy AirRon is signing out, guys. Peace.
California dreaming about